I got another free day here, and what I decided to do was I repainted this. Yeah, it's a pretty windy day today, but I repainted my brake pedal, well, a brake pedal from a 5-speed. So this came out of the Auto Vert, and I should take this pad off to show the difference. So right there's the difference. So most people just like get a Sawzall and cut that off, which honestly, it's like damn near the same, except this has one less sensor. This had a blue ended sensor, specifically this one, which probably controls your brake lights, my guess, that was in there. This had a blue and a brown one, and the brown one had a much closer together spaded connection, two wires still, which maybe that allowed you to shift, I don't know. But otherwise, yeah, hindsight, right? I should have just left it on and just chopped it, but I was putting the brake master cylinder in, and as I was pushing it in, I was like, now's probably a good time to do the brake pedal. And then, you know, drop your steering column, because you have to, in order to, because the steering column connects right here and right here with this bracket, and without lowering that down, you won't be able to get out the pedal. So yeah, hindsight, I should have just cut it. But I took this out. I'm gonna leave this out because I was gonna pull the whole steering column out, but it turns out you can just drop it all the way, twist it. I left this plugged in. The only thing I did unplug was this plug here, but it is still plugged in all the way up there. So yeah, that being unplugged kind of helps a little bit to twist it, I guess. But now I'm going to reinstall the brake pedal. Actually, before I honestly do that, I should probably drill out the hole for the clutch pedal, which is right there. So yeah, I'm gonna drill that out right now. Looks like we got the holes drilled out. I can clean them up a little bit with a file, but everything was drilled from the inside because I don't have anything to drill from the outside. Just to show you that it mounts up pretty decent. And you'll just have to take my word that those holes mount up. Yeah, even that little cutout is for the reservoir. It's pretty nice. And everything I used. Got an 1.5 inch hole saw, which drilled the hole from the inside. And I used this for the pilot hole. You can use any drill bit you want, but for the top mount, I cut a 3/8 drill bit, about that long. And if you want to know how long that really is, 2 1/8 inch, all cut from the inside. And I guess it depends how much you want to take apart. This little box was in the way. Looks like it's some sort of an alarm. But drilled through this way. And with the longer drill bits, I'm hitting the HVAC stuff here. So, all right, let's get it back together. And oh man, this stuff right here, it just falls apart. All this is cracking. Yep. 90s JDM cars. Gotta love them. Funny enough, I mentioned this green box. Well, it was actually mounted through that hole right where the clutch pedal needs to mount up top. Right there. And the other two bolts are going to connect to the master cylinder outside. So let's check out how it does that. Back to this green box. It says it is a shift lock. So I don't know. Looks like a little speaker there. But I'm gonna remove it and see what happens. See if I have trouble starting this car. Shift lock. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Removing this, and just because it cleans up a lot of space up here, right? That's the plug it was at. A lot of wires going to it. Again, we'll see what happens when I go to start this thing. But we got the shift pedal all mounted. There's no fluid in there, so whatever that does. Yeah, it's solid. I like it. And now to get the brake pedal in, now I'm wondering if I put the wrong pedal in first. Hopefully everything goes in smooth. One last shot of this on the outside. It's just 2 bolts, and that's in there solid. It's nice. And that's what it was. I think I got it from Rock Auto like years ago. Alright, onto the brake pedal. Alright, we got it all back together. It was a little hot one working out here today. It's about 85 degrees outside, but we finally got 3 pedals. Would I do this again? I would chop my brake pedal if I were to do this again. I had to drop the steering column. Yeah, I would just say it's not worth it. But the clutch pedal wasn't so bad. The holes are already there. And yeah, clutch pedal wasn't bad. It helps that I had a lot of this stuff removed in the engine bay, maybe, but there's not much over there in the corner. But the brake pedal, yeah. If I had to do it all again, and I had seen this video, I probably would not do it, and I would just take a Sawzall and saw it, and yeah, be happy with that. So maybe this will help you make the decision if you really want that OEM look or not. But now my convertible has 3 pedals. We got like the Eastwood's Twilight Purple here. It looks like chocolate purple. But go work on your car.